Alright everybody, welcome back to more of Let's Play Kirby Superstar. I'm Let's Play I'm the one playing the game, obviously. I haven't played this in a while, so I actually forgot most of the controls, so that's a bit of a step backward. Just give me a second to relearn everything. Alright, yeah, so apparently I have ice, and we're gonna go fight Dinah Blade. So that'll be fun. I think I might actually, I might go up there with Beam. That's a nice ability to have for this fight, so I don't know. DynaBlade isn't really that hard, but you know, Beam is a really good ability for it either way. So you know, basically for this one, you're gonna want to use mainly, well, for this fight, melee weapons aren't a very good idea. So anything with any sort of projectile or anything that has like a long range effect is good, because you don't want to touch DynaBlade, but the problem is DynaBlade is very large, so that obviously creates a problem. I'm actually not doing good at all right now. I might die. That's not good. And of course, right after I said that DynaBlade was easy. Cripes. Doesn't have many attacks, DynaBlade doesn't, but the ones that she does have are devastating. It's easy to fly above her rather than below her, simply because, I don't know, that's the way I do it. You can get easy damage on her at that point, but I don't know. That's hard to dodge, I guess. Come on. Damn it, Kirby, come on, we gotta win this. We can totally win this. Come on. Yeah! Fuck you! Stupid bird. Fuck yeah. I'm Kirby, bitch. Oh, and we lost our ability for this scripted cutscene. I like how DynaBlade's sprite just completely glitches out. When I was a kid, that little blue strip that was on the edge of the screen, I thought that was actually a cliff because I was unaware of the Super Nintendo's graphical limitations. So I thought that blue space on the edge was a cliff, and I thought Kirby was pushing the birds off the cliff, and that was always what I thought when I was a child playing this game. But now I know better. Now I understand. And Kirby waves goodbye to his children. He killed their mother, but it was for the good. It was for the good of everyone. To be continued. Not really. It never really gets continued. But, you know, that doesn't matter. And by completing DynaBlade, we have unlocked this new scenario, Revenge of Meta Knight. Typically, I like to save that for second to last. So we're going to do the Great Cave Offensive. But before we do that, we're actually going to do the Gourmet Race, which isn't really like a story with a plot or anything. It's, well, I guess it does. I mean, it's just a race, pretty much. You're going to be racing against King Dedede. You can go ahead and practice on these courses if you want, but I don't know. I just like to go straight to Grand Prix. I didn't mean to press that. Sorry. Kirby and King Dedede race to the obstacle course to the finish. Kirby must eat more food and reach the goal before King Dedede. There are no enemies to fight. Try to get the highest score. Increase your skill level and become the champion. Thank you, game. I'll do just that. Oh, and we're being thrown right into it. So one thing you might notice right off the bat is that Kirby runs a bit faster in this game than he does in any of the other scenarios, which is actually kind of neat. Albeit hard to control. You can actually make King Dedede break those for you if you want to get a little advantage over him, because he slows down to break those. Oh, and look who won the race. I can't talk right now. At the finish line of every track, there's going to be a Maxim tomato. So it's a good idea to grab that, because I think it's worth like 3 food or something, I don't know. Basically, you don't have to win all the races, and you don't have to get the most amount of food. But like, I mean, well, you do, but it all sort of evens out. But what makes this really easy is that since you're grabbing the food in front of King Dedede, he can't grab it, and so his food count is like exponentially lower than yours, which is a bit unfair, but you know, I'm not complaining. If you actually don't beat Dedede to the finish line, that's okay, because if you have, as long as you have more food than him, I mean, it all gets tallied up in the end. I didn't mean to grab that. No, I wanted wing. No, I'm losing. This is the stage I'm worst at, by the way. Oh, fuck. Just narrowly avoided that spikes. Those sprites for the flan or flan or however you say it. By the way, I always thought those looked like lamps, and I thought Kirby was eating lamps. I was like, what? Why does he eat lamps? But to be fair, they do look a lot like lamps, you know, like a yellow lampshade. But I digress. Come on, Kirby. It's a really good idea to get wing here because there's a lot of vertical segments. You can just do a little fast. I don't know. Fucking. There's a vertical segment right here. I think it might be better to take the right path. I mean the path on the right, but you know. I mean the right path is the right path. How hard is it to understand that? Come on, pal. www, is this the World Wide Web? Yeah, since we got 3 wins and a ton more food than King Dedede, we won. Big shocker. I always felt bad for King Dedede though. Look at him, he's just all sad there in the corner. He's like, oh, come on, man, Kirby, give me a chance. Just come on. Kirby's kind of a douche. Our time was 2 minutes and 8 seconds. I don't know if that's good or not, but whatever. That's Gourmet Race. That's basically it. A lot of people really like that for some reason. I don't know why. They like the music a lot. I've never found it to be anything too interesting. I don't really want to start the Great Cave Offensive yet, since I'm 7 minutes into the episode. So I guess I'll do the 2 mini games, which are Megaton Punch and Samurai Kirby. Or maybe I should save those for another episode. This is a dilly of a pickle. Fuck it, I'll just go into the Great Cave Offensive. Who cares? Here we go. My least... Oh wait, I said DynaBlade is my least favorite scenario. Alright, this one sucks. Find treasures throughout the cave. It's fun and exciting. It's not. It's balls to the walls frustrating. You must find as many hidden treasures as you can. If you find a treasure, move Kirby to it and press up. Gold medal obtained. Ooh. Push X to see the treasures you found. Okay. There are lots of treasures hidden in various places. By the way, you can't break those in real life. I mean, in the game. Those brown chocolate blocks, you can't break those. Whip obtained. There are a total of 60 treasures. How many can you find? Let's see. So yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god, Kirby! You bastard, you missed one. I'm actually kind of curious what was in there. I forgot to play the cutscene. Shit. Poopies. Okay, maybe I'll show the cutscene later, but basically, Kirby was taking a stroll, he's on a little hike, a little adventure, and he fell into a hole. Now, even though he can fly, he can't get out of the hole, which doesn't make sense. So we're trapped in the cave until we find a way out. Basically, this is one of the longest. It actually is the longest in the game. It's the longest game of the game, if that makes sense. I don't know. But of the 8 games within Kirby Superstar, this one's the longest. Gold medal obtained. Value 10,000 gold. I don't really care for it much. I mean, it's fun if you're just going through it, but if you're getting all the treasures, that's a whole nother story, because some of them are fucking ridiculous to get. But I will be getting all of them, just to show you, just for shits and giggles. Gold coin obtained. So yes, if you press X, you can see what treasures you've gotten, and instead of having a score in here, you have money. Although you can't really use the money for anything. It's just something to look at. I don't know. Something to... Well, I guess it is a score, sort of. Never mind that. Don't destroy this block here, because that's a little trick. It's a trap. Because you want this treasure here. But I mean, the one thing that pisses me off about this scenario is that there's this one castle part, like, halfway through it. And the castle part is actually optional. But if you want to get the treasures, it's definitely not. So if you want to get all the treasures, you have to go through the castle, and the castle is the most fucking annoying piece of shit in any Nintendo game I've ever played. It frustrates the piss out of me. Basically, there's a lot of places where you have to backtrack, and if you don't have the right ability, you have to go back, and it takes forever, and there's a bunch of hard enemies and bosses, and let's see if I can do this the first time. Probably not. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of hard enemies and stuff, and oh, I did it. Cool. God, it's just a fucking nightmare. There was one point when I last played this game where I actually couldn't like find the right ability for doing something there, and like I had to go back and get all the different abilities and go, and none of them were working. And finally, I figured out it was like the stupidest thing. Yeah, some of these treasures are just fucking pains in the ass to get. But you know, it's fun, I guess. It's exploration. Lucky cat obtained. Oh God, Jesus Christ! This is actually just a shortcut back to the beginning of this area, so you don't really need to go there. I'm gonna cut this episode off now, so I'll see you next time in Kirby Superstar for more exciting treasure hunting. Yeah! See ya.